Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing like kind of like a throwback video. Do you remember like a long time ago, like YouTube gurus, like the makeup girls and guys would do favorites videos? Sorry, these are like my bangs that are growing out, so let's just ignore that, okay? Remember how they used to do like favorites videos like every single month? It would be like February favorites. Like, I am going to be doing my current favorites. A lot of it has not changed just because I am somewhat of a creature of habit. Some things have changed, not everything, but I just want to go through and let you guys know what my favorites are. If you all want to see what my current favorites are and you're going to get ready with me with my current favorites, okay, let's go ahead and get this started. Okay. No, I love these from Kylie Skin. These are the sugar lip scrub and the hydrating lip mask. These are amazing. These are very much loved, and I really did a number. I love the smell. It feels really good. It feels like it's getting all like that dead skin off. And then I love this hydrating mask. You can wear it at any point of the day. I need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way with this guy. So I have two sponges that are my go-tos. I use the Real Techniques. Then I also use the e.l.f. one. I prefer the e.l.f. over this one, but somehow my son, I think, got into my sponge, so I don't even know where it is. So we're gonna use our Real Techniques, but I prefer the e.l.f. one. It's $5 freaking and it's amazing. And then I love this. This is the GHD Glide. So you just use this, it turns on, it's a hot brush. So you, underneath here is where you see that shiny part, that is the heat. I used it to straighten my hair today. And I also used my hot toddy before ironing heat protectant mist, and it goes up to $4.50. I also purchased this at Nordstrom, and I love this. This is from Dry Bar. I highly recommend. I love the smell, and I feel like it works wonders on your hair. Less frizz. My hair was super frizzy, okay, super duper frizzy, and now it pretty much lays there. I mean, some parts are not perfectly straightened, and that's okay. To me, I feel this takes me 15 minutes. Normally it would take me like 30-40 minutes to straighten my hair. My hair is pretty long. Yeah, so I just love this. This really cuts my time in half. Maybe max I spend like 20 minutes, maybe, if I want to like go back in and straighten it again. Like, this is how it turned out after 20 minutes. Like, we're good to go. It keeps the volume in your hair. Like, you can see some parts are not, like I said, like completely pin straight, but this isn't a straightener. This is a smoothing hairbrush. So do not get that confused. This is not going to completely straighten your hair. It did a very damn good job straightening my hair. Huda Beauty Matte Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. You guys know I love this baby, and I use it every time I do makeup in the T-zone. It's just standard. It's just what we gotta do in the T-zone, just because that's where I get super oily. Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. And I love this baby right here. I'm in ST6 Aura, O-R-A, but the problem is I think this is a little light for my skin, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna put a little bit of bronzer on, and I just love how this looks on my skin, especially if I'm not like trying to do too much and stuff like that. So I just like to make sure you shake it. I think it says to shake it, honestly. And just so you know, zinc oxide is the SPF. So if you ever are looking for, you know, something says SPF, make sure there's zinc oxide in there. I was told that from my dermatologist. There's no zinc oxide in there. There's no sunscreen. It says shake it well before use. I'm gonna go in with NC35, and the NC35 is just literally like 3/4 of a pump, and I just put it on there on the back of my hand, and I just kind of tap it in of where the redness is that I want to kind of subside. And this does oxidize, so just be aware of that. I'm gonna put our Ilia over it, and with this you have this dropper, and you just kind of pick up the product in there, and you just kind of, you can tell it's a little lighter, not too bad. This is definitely my winter foundation, but for some reason I didn't get that light this winter, so I do not like the smell of this stuff at all, but I love the foundation. It just gives us this really nice skin-like appearance. I just like how it looks. Honestly, it looks very, very nice. Skin-like, natural. I just don't like the smell. It smells like a dog pound. If you can't get past the smell, you definitely won't like it. Highlight concealer wise, you guys, we can go in with the Pro Longwear. I also, I'm obsessed with the hell is it? I love this one. I'm in light sand. Actually, let's go with this one today because I always use this one. And this is, I love this. You guys just know I love it. Let's go with Tarte. These are my two. It's the only ones I own. I do like the NARS Creamy Concealer, but not as much as this and the Pro Longwear. Both amazing. Both amazing. And I do love a good wand, okay? And I just kind of, you know this baby is on. It is going. It's staying. It is shape taping your damn face. I love this Huda Beauty powder in banana bread. I love this guy. You get a nice amount for the price. And I also like to set my face with the Velvet Matte Skins. I know this is a foundation and I do use it separately. There is a video that I have with it and I will link it down below. But that shows these two babies, my powder foundation routine. And I love this. But I do also set it with the Makeup Forever Velvet Skin. Another affordable product I love is I'm in 130 Buff Beige of this matte and poreless, normal to oily skin as powder. Okay. And I do like this. That's what I'm going to use today. I love this Tarte Beauty Sponge. I don't even know what this is called. Beautifier? What is this? This is the same problem I had in another video when I used this baby. And I can't think of what the F it is. What the F is it? So I just put this in there. And I love how it picks up. And oh, it's amazing. Honestly, I love this thing. I use it for a lot of things. What is this called? Blendiful? The Blendiful, right? I just set all where I highlighted and make sure it's good to go. We're gonna go in with that Fit Me Matte Poreless. I do enjoy this a lot. You can get it at your local store. And I just take like a Real Techniques and I just kind of, I'm gonna use like bronzer and stuff like that. So I don't like to put it on a wet base. It skips. And see, that I believe is like super true, because some people I see like on like YouTube or TikTok and put bronzer on like a wet face when your foundation is sticky. To me, that makes zero sense to me. Like, at least set your face first. And it gives me really bad anxiety. Like, how can you even make your skin look good? You just can't. There's just no way. I don't believe it. Show me a video where it looks good. Okay. This is great to set your face, like the rest of your face other than baking. It's great. It's inexpensive. It's the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I love that. We're looking good. We're looking flat, but we're looking good. No, this is a whole jam of mine. This is the KKW Beauty Powder Contour and Highlight Kit. What's awesome about this is that now if you run out of one of these, you can purchase them individually. This is the star of the show. This is Contour 1, I believe. And I love it. This is Contour 2. This is just too warm for me. And sometimes I use it as a bronzer. But this is perfect, like that grayscale contour brown color that you need to make you not look muddy, which this can make you look muddy. I would consider myself kind of like a light medium skin tone. I can get super dark and still use that color. So I turn to an M1 or M2, medium 1, medium 2 in NARS. So if that's your point, like I can go down to like a L3 and I can go up to like an M2. Just saying, okay? I'm going to use this little mini contour R11. I just really like this one too. I feel like this chisels you perfectly and it gets right in there where you need to go. And it does have slight kick up. It is nothing serious. And you just go in and chisel up here and look how nice that sketched look looks. And I kind of go into like the eye. So I like this super chiseled out, and I do hit up the sides of my face as well. A lot of people don't. Of course, it does depend on your face shape. We're going to go in with the same brush and just kind of hit up that nose right here. And I normally go with the smaller brush, but this one works too because it's not too big. And it's not too small. So let's just hit up the tip of that nose just to shorten it. I do like contouring my nose. I have for a very, very long time. It's just something that I do. Do I need it? I don't know. I just feel like I look better, you know? Go along, just kind of start blending out what I have, just so it doesn't all like get, I feel like it gets stuck into place after a while. And I don't like that. So we just kind of gotta, you know, see how it works. And with the contour, I literally only go upwards. I don't pull it down. Like if I blend it, I just kind of blend it upwards. Blend it up. And I'm using the Morphe R14. So we just use the R11 to contour, and this is the R14. So I just like to hit up Marc Jacobs. It has a little bit of fallout and nothing that would deter you from using it again. And just kind of tan up, warm up your skin. And it gives you a tan look. I mean, you can totally tell the difference from one side to the other. You can see the difference. We're done with that one. We're going to go with Laguna and just slightly hit this just on the outer perimeters. My favorite blush that I've been using is this Very Graceful, and it's by the KKW and Mario collab. Nice, beautiful orange color with a hint of pink. I think this is one of the prettiest colors. If you guys know me, Warm Soul was my favorite. It's like a burnt apricot. Oh, I love it. I love this so much. Let's mix these two today, actually. Let's just give it a whirl, okay? Never done it before, but we're going to do it today. So we're going to hit up Very Graceful, and I know people have their specific way of doing blush, so do it that way. Just use these colors, okay? But I like to do my apples on my cheeks, especially in the winter. I feel like it gives it that really pretty, like, flush of a color, and it looks like you're outside, but not really, like, cute, you know? Okay, I love this color. I haven't used it in a long time. So, okay, let's see. And this one has a nice sheen to it, so it's going to give you a really nice sheen. You can totally tell the difference, by the way. Okay, totally tell the difference. Gives it a little deeper color, and you can just see it. Yeah, that's beautiful. Love this by KKW. It's a brightening powder, and you put underneath your eyes or whatever. So I'm using the Morphe M512. It's a little stiffer, a little bit more dense, a slight kick up, nothing crazy. But I just kind of pat this to give the under eyes like a very nice, fresh, radiant, open-eyed, brightened look. In mine, I can see the difference where I put that right here. I think you can kind of pick it up on camera, but I mean, I don't know if there's opalescence in here, like I said before. I don't really know, but she did a damn good job with this. You don't have to do as dense of a brush. I like to, because I like to really push it into the skin. And just kind of, and just give it that open eye effect. So I use taupe as my Wiz, which is the smaller brush, and I do use the definer as well. But this baby is tiny. The definer looks like this. It's a thicker pencil, and it looks really, really good. And I feel like it really glides across your brows really, really nice. Finally, last but not least, we have to set our brows, which is just as important as doing your brows, in my opinion, because if you do your brows, they can like just flap everywhere and stuff like that, and that's not what we want. We want these babies to stay in place, perfectly done. I mean, you work hard to make them look good. Let's keep it that way. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we're gonna move on to the eyes. I'm so excited. So I do have a few of my favorite palettes. You guys know I love the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. It is super colorful, pretty. I love it. I also love the first one. I just love this color scheme. It looks amazing. So my other favorite is the Tarte Beauty, and I don't know where Tate's been, but girl, this is amazing. Put on another palette, please. That'd be great. I love the full-size mirror and these shadows. The color scheme of how everything's done is perfect. I love this. If you do not have this, if you have missed out grabbing it, you definitely need to. Every color works like a gem. This is an amazing palette, and I love it so much. Another favorite palette is this Natasha Denona palette. This is a quite expensive palette, but it is worth every dime. It is the green brown palette. Smaller mirror than Tarte, but these colors are gorgeous. My favorite color is actually called green brown, which is right here, and I love this color. I use it on my eyes. I was using it on my eyes all the time. Every color works perfectly. Every matte is perfect. This palette has gotten so much love. It is expensive. I don't know if it's available still, but if you can get some monies, I would definitely recommend these palettes to you. Another palette that I love, and that's gotten so much love, is my Amrezy palette. This girl did something with this thing, and it is so freaking good. A lot of people have not been talking about it, but this is amazing. I love this one, and I love the Kylie one, and this Kylie one is amazing. Hers is cute. I like Amrezy's better, like her packaging better, but I love this palette as well. I just feel like two very different color stories, but amazing. These quality of these shadows is fantastic. Let's actually go into Amrezy today. We're going to go with Amrezy today. Top 5 favorite palettes, especially love this from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this is it. This is the palette. It's great. We're going to go in with it today. And let's just start with priming our base though with, I love Painterly Paint Pot. This is an OG. Serious business. Cancels out all redness. You guys kind of know the deal. Gives you a nice clean base to work with. I love it. If you have not tried it, I would recommend trying it. Simple as that. We're going to go in with just a bone colored shadow, which is not available in that palette. We're going to go with the Orgy palette by Jeffree Star. Not my favorite palette, but we're going to go in with it because I need a color to go on my eyes. So we're going to go with Silk Robe, which is this one right here. High Fallout. Like I said, doesn't matter as long as it performs. Not my favorite palette at all. Barely use it, really. I only use it for like these bone colors. I'm going to go with a nice light color, and we're going to go in with OG. OG is this one right here. And we're going to go in with a little brush here and just go in the crease with this color and kind of drag it upward. So toward the brow. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with a couple different colors, and then we're gonna go with New York. This one right here. It's supposed to be New York, but you know, it's like how they say it, New York. I don't know. But we're gonna go in with that in the crease as well. This one we're kind of gonna focus more in the crease and just kind of work it in there. And again, if we ever need to go in and blend anything, take that old brush that we used and just kind of blend everything out and up with that old color. I didn't add any extra OG on here, but if you need to, and if you feel like it's kind of getting lost, which sometimes it does, it happens. These are very similar colors. They're not the same by any means, but they are similar brown shades. Sometimes they kind of get lost in another color, and especially when you're blending it out and blending it up to kind of disperse it a little bit more, it gets lighter. So we just want to make sure that it's still there. Let's go in with a 1988, which is this darker brown here. So we're just going to kind of stamp this here, stamp it, and then kind of push it into the crease in the outer third of the eye, I'd say. I'm going to go in with a slightly smaller brush. We're going to go in with Yugo, which is right here. Yugo, I don't know what that means, but it looks like a really pretty color. And we're just picking it up a little bit there and just kind of placing it here again and just kind of pulling it outwards. But let's go with Semsa. Semsa is this one right here. I know, who am I? But we're just gonna put a little bit in there and use that same brush that we use with Yugo and just kind of lightly go in with it. Nothing crazy. I don't want it too dispersed in there, but I just want a hint of purple. You guys see that? A hint of purple. I'm tilting my head back from my mirror to get in there and kind of work it in there. I'm placing it where I want. Now is the time that you use that other brush and just kind of blend it out. I'm going to go in with Yugo again with the E18 by Morphe, and Yugo's that plum brown. And just to deepen that up slightly. And kind of give it that dimension again. Pull it up. Okay. With that same brush, let's go in with 1988, which is that chocolate brown, and just kind of slap that here right in the front of that purple. Okay. And this baby is smoky. I'm actually going to go in with Barb, and this is my first time using Barb. But everything else I've used, Liddy is one of my favorites, but you can just don't go too hard. And it's just gorgeous. So let me just lay this here. Oh, bitch. Wow. That is gorgeous. This color, I was sleeping on it and I shouldn't have. And it's great. Let's go in with this same brush we used for Yugo and just kind of blend it out. Slightly go in here with that darker color. Don't go too much because we don't want to make it too dark. Oh, so good. My favorite pencil, this is the Master Pigment Pro Pencil, the Perfect Brown by Mario Makeup. This pencil, it's creamy, it moves where you need it to move and want it to move. It's awesome, honestly. And it comes with a sharpener. And honestly, it's great. It's fantastic. That's all I can say about it. It's amazing. And I'm just going to kind of lightly line this here, okay? And it comes with a little brush here, and just blend it. And one of my other favorite eyeshadows is called Wasted, and it's right here. It gives out this really beautiful peachy color. It's very, very pigmented. And just kind of put it in your inner corners. It's beautiful. It opens your eyes up. Exactly what it's supposed to do. And it looks beautiful. It has a little bit of a pretty pink sheen to it. We're going to go in with 1988. Okay, that brown. And just sit that halfway through. Just here. Okay. Where yours ends, where your darkness ends here, that's where we're ending. Okay. We're going to go in with Yugo, which is right here, that purple, that plum purple. Deep plum purple, and just kind of go there as well. Go with OG, which is our lightest little brown, and this is going to be nice to just kind of go under and just give it a nice brown here. Nice blend out brown. No, I love my Lights Camera lashes. Make sure you kind of wiggle the wand just to get every lash. And I let it dry for a little bit. Well, while we're letting it dry, we're going to go in with this brightening pencil in Light 1 by Mario. And what I like to do here is just kind of work it in the lower lash line. I like how it's nude and not white. And to me, it just like opens up your eyes a little bit more. Now that that's kind of, at least this one's a little bit more dry, go in with your mascara again and just kind of wiggle it up. Give it that second coat, and then this time go behind your lashes to make sure you're hitting those lashes in the back to give it this beautiful. Favorite for the bottom is Extended Play Giga Black Lash. I never can get that right. It's a really nice long wand to accentuate those lower lashes, to extend them, separate them. I love this Nicole Guerrero palette, and I love Glazed Donut. I love these two. So I love this palette very, very much. You have a lot of choices. The formula is amazing. As usual, it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills. See if this is available. I don't know. It's the Glow Kit. So I just like to really go through and put on a few different colors. Basically do these three. Okay, at the bottom. I start with the darker ones first, just to kind of, you know, start this off. But look at that. You don't really, doesn't bring out any texture or anything like that. It looks so good. Okay. And then I go down the nose as well. And my Cupid's bow. Chin, forehead. Okay. I don't like to put too much on my forehead, but my nose, yes. Cupid's bow, yes. Then finally, I want to go in with Forever Lit, which is so good. A little bit goes a long way, so be careful. This, I feel like, intensifies that by like 1,000. And again, I mean, this is a great versatile palette as well, because you can do so many different, you know, you can put pink on there, you can, you know, put an orangey color, a deeper color. So this is a great versatile palette that if it's still available, I would definitely grab. And look how highlighted that is. Holy shit. Going with this MUA brush just to kind of disperse this color. Lastly, I'm going to do one of my favorite parts is lips and lip liners. You know, I love with 90s Glam, because I love that one too. If you are not into KKW, I recommend MAC. So Strip Down, or what's this other one? Cork. Oh, so good. I'm into brown lip liners. Also, red lip liners from both companies are amazing. So I like Kylie's too. Kylie's and Kim's are very similar. So this is 90s Glam, and we're just gonna kind of line these lips. I've been using this classic Kim that I love, so I am going to go in with that one. But I just want to let you know a couple of my other favorites. I love her lipsticks, KKW lipsticks, as well as if you want like a gloss curl, I love the Jeffree Star. I don't know if he's canceled or anything, but I don't know what people do with that. His glosses are freaking amazing. I love them. And then a couple other lipsticks I love are Kylie's, her lip kits. I love Wet n Wild's Catsuit, or Liquid Catsuit. MAC is really good. I love those too. It's really, really cute. But I'm going to go in with Classic Kim. And this is a lip crayon. And just kind of give it that multi-dimension look. I love these. I love the formula. They're very, very good, similar to what's in the actual lipsticks themselves. I am going to put on a lip gloss on top. So I'm going to use one of the Jeffree Star ones because I love these. I'm probably going to go in with this middle one. I wanted a little bit of shimmer in my life, and this is the Beaded Glass. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on, but this formula is great. I love the doe foot applicator. And then finally, let's just spray some finishing spray. I love the Morphe matte spray, and I also love the Jeffree Star Morphe one as well. It looks good, and I really hope you guys enjoyed all my favorites. If some of these are your favorites or you want me to try some, let me know down below. So I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys like these videos and you want me to keep doing like current favorites or even monthly favorites or anything like that, let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video if you like it. And have a fun and safe weekend. Have a great week. And I will see you guys very, very, very soon.